G'day YouTube, my name is Jay Plays, and today we'll be investigating a very interesting Cities Skylines 2 leak. So let's get straight into it. This leak was once again posted on Reddit, but this time it was posted in the Game Leaks Reddit community. The post was made in February 2021, so we have to keep in mind that this post was made before any Cities Skylines 2 announcements. And based on all of the information that we have now about the game, this leak has essentially been proven to be true. But also keep in mind that this was from 2.5 years ago, so a lot has likely changed between then and now. They mentioned a variety of new features, including custom bridges. And from what we've been shown, we now know that this is indeed true. They also said that there will be a new energy and water piping system, and that the upgrading system that is present in SimCity will also be included. And these are both features that have already been confirmed.
All roads except for highways automatically carries water, electricity, and sewage lines. Almost all city services can now be upgraded to scale operations and expand functionality.
They also mentioned a progression tree and that you can earn coins to then unlock specific buildings that you want. And this has now also been proven to be true. We now know that you can earn development points and then use them to unlock new buildings. In the comments of this post, someone asked if Cities Skylines 2 would be released on consoles. And they replied saying that during testing, they asked if anyone wanted to use a controller. Now you have to keep in mind that this was 2.5 years ago. And at this point, no one knew officially that Cities Skylines 2 was in the works. But now, we know that Cities Skylines 2 will be coming to console. And we know for a fact that this time around, Colossal Order are the ones who are working on the console version of the game, whereas currently, the console version is outsourced to a different company. In another comment, they mentioned that there would be a lot more government buildings. We now know that Cities Skylines 2 will include a welfare office, a city hall, and central bank. They also mentioned something about help being more accessible rather than having to dig through the menus. And this is also true. If we look at this screenshot again, we can see a help button in the top right corner of the screen. Next, they said that there was no weather system or seasons present in the playtests. And we know for a fact that this was true. In the early stages of development, there was no seasons implemented within the game.
Now, the one thing that has been confirmed in the trailer, the one new thing, is seasons. Now, that wasn't in the alpha version that I got to play, so it's great to see that since I've played it, even more new things have been added.
What I find very interesting though is that they mentioned that there was an air pollution system added into the game, and air pollution isn't something which Cities Skylines 1 had. Cities Skylines 1 had ground pollution, water pollution, and noise pollution, but air pollution was not really a thing. And now, in Cities Skylines 2, it has been confirmed that air pollution will be included in the game. They also mentioned something very specific. They said that the music player was located on the bottom right of the screen. And if we look at one of the leaked screenshots, we can see that this was true. However, something I noticed is that in the newer footage of the game, this has since been removed. Obviously, they are still planning to release radio stations, as that has been confirmed to be part of their roadmap. So I wonder if they've moved it now to the deeper parts of the menu, which I'm not sure how to feel about because it makes it a little bit more harder to access now. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. A few other things that were mentioned was that the map size was a lot larger and that the graphics are a lot more realistic compared to Cities Skylines 1. Although I do feel like comments like these are generally a given. Like, of course the map size would be bigger, of course the graphics would be more realistic, although in saying that, we do know what happened with SimCity 2013. The map sizes were definitely not bigger, so I guess you never know. But from what we've seen and what we know about the game, we know that both of these points are also true. They also confirmed that there will be taller buildings, and again, it's something which we would have expected with a new game anyways. However, we know that from what we've seen, this is also true. They also mentioned that the traffic AI is a lot better compared to Cities Skylines 1. And I mean, you would hope that would be the case. But you know what? I guess this person knew that before we all did. This person also responded to a leak which we covered in a previous video. They said that the larger maps are correct, but they cannot confirm or deny the country mode. They also said that they only saw American or European themes as options, and we now know that this is true. Additionally, they said that they never saw any trading with nations, and that they didn't see anything about an expert mode. And from what we know so far, it does seem like that this is correct. But we won't know for certain until the game is released. However, they also confirmed that there isn't any multiplayer, which we know for a fact is true. Also, they did try and guess when the game would be announced. However, we now know that that guess was very wrong. And lastly, they made a recent update which was posted just after the Cities Skylines 2 trailer was released. They didn't really mention anything else new, except for the fact that there'll be more energy management and that power lines can now bottleneck. Overall though, I feel like this person really nailed just about everything they said. And I find it interesting that we had all of this information about Cities Skylines 2 2.5 years ago. I think that knowing that this game has been in testing for so long is really positive, and I feel like Colossal Order have been taking the right steps to make sure that Cities Skylines 2 will be one of the greatest city building games of all time. If you do enjoy my videos, it would mean the world to me if you could like and subscribe, as it really helps to grow the channel and reach more people, and will allow me to provide you guys with more content more frequently. Thank you for watching another Cities Skylines 2 video. I'll see you next time.